Testing, testing, 1, 2. Audio check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Audio check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello, hello, hello. Audio check. Okay, looks like we have audio this time. All right, let's get started. At least this time. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Once again, live on Twitch. It's Saturday night. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Once again, live on Twitch, you tuned into another episode of Bose 831 Gaming live on Twitch. And tonight we're playing Farming Simulator 25, and we're on the Riverbend Springs map, which is one of the three base game maps in Farming Simulator 25. And once again, welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, night, or whatever it is in your neck of the woods or in your part of the world. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. And without much further ado, we're just jumping right into it. I am kind of picking up cold turkey. I have not done much or really anything in the game since we last jumped off the last episode of this live stream series. I have not, as I indicated, I've not had opportunity yet to work on testing grass functionality. So I still haven't made any progress there on testing that to see how that's changed since the last update. And I'm literally jumping in exactly right from where we left off at on the last episode. So I'm not even up to speed with what was going on in the game in the moment. Let's see, looking like we're in the afternoon, so I'm actually playing catch up here. Um, we were in the process of looks like we have already kind of see we had already taken care of the animals. It does not look like we had. We were skipping uh, to handle the animals' needs every few days, and this looks like one of the days when we did not. Excuse me. All right, so first thing first, let's take a look at where we're at on the projects. Again, that's our primary focus before we finish. I wanted to finish up the projects here before we moved on to another series on the Alma, Missouri map, but I'm not entirely sure as to how much longer it's going to take to complete each of these projects. From what I've been seeing in online posts, it's going to take quite a number of years in game to finish these things up. And and I don't think that's actually that far fetched because based on what I've been seeing here from what I've been running, um, like we're already let's see, um, we've been dropping off monthly quite a significant amount of materials here for the playground project, and as you see visually, we haven't really moved along that much yet. We've had some changes here and there, but as you see, it's mostly just this little centerpiece here, that center post. And we got some scaffolding up on either side, and we have some framework starting to take shape, but still mostly just scaffolding. So where we're at on that, and right now the demand is for 11,000 wood beam here. We only have roughly a little less than 10,000, excuse me, 1,000 well 745s. So we still got another 10,000 to deliver here. And if we go over to the Grain Elevator Museum project, you can see what the situation is there. So here we have a demand for another 800 or so long planks, but we have more than enough supplies here. We have over 1,800 long planks in storage, so there's no shortage of supplies for the Grain Elevator Museum project, at least at this point. All right, so focus is going to be again working on the capital projects where I had other grandiose ideas of expanding farming operations on the map and doing some other things, but we're not going to make it to that point on this series. So with that being said, with where we're at now, the main thing is just making sure we keep the sawmill amply supplied, and that's our first focus because if we look there, we're down to 77% again. So let's go ahead and supply some logs to the sawmill. So let's get out our chainsaw and go to work. All right, so that timber, so that tree is falling. All right, so now we got, excuse me, chop this tree up a little bit. All right, so we got that chopped up, and let's hop over here to the telehandler and move some of this wood around. Oops. All right, so drop that in there, and show the percentage from that shortcut, 80%. And we want to get it back up to at least in the 90s, close to 99 or 100% as we can get. All right, 83. All right, 87%. All right, put that in there. That's 88%. So we're gonna have to chop another tree. All right, so we're gonna chop this tree up into sections and feed it to the sawmill. All right, chop chop, and another section here. And pick that section there. We'll leave that as is. It's lengthy, but shouldn't be that much trouble around here. That will probably start with that piece. Load that into the sawmill and check our numbers. 90%. Oops. So the next one should take us on out. Keep that in mind, so that means we probably will start up here at the top. If I can get it in there. Got it. This one most assuredly will probably take us over what we need. Oh, 93, so we can go a little higher, a lot higher. I was thinking this whole tree might take us over 100%, but now I'm not so sure. All right, 96%. That's a good number. That's a good stopping point right there. And we just have that one chunk. I don't know if we put a piece in there and it goes over 100, if we lose all the wood that takes it over 100 and it's just gone, or it just shows 100%, and the wood that's over it just sits in like a dead zone until the numbers start to go down, and then it starts using that wood even if it's over 100. It just doesn't show it on the indicator. So I don't want to chance it though, so we just leave it where it's at for now. So 96% it is, and we'll just go ahead and move the telehandler back over to its original location. And that's about all we got going on that we want to mess with. But I did kind of want to look, because I have a lot of, we have a lot of, where are we at? Over here, looking at the materials. That's right, we are selling digestate from the biogas plant, so there's no longer an issue there. But in the fermenting silo, however, we have close to 2 million total mixed ration. We are selling the digestate automatically, so that's good. So that's not an issue that I have to worry about because that's automatically being sold now. But the thing is that I could possibly sell some of the stock of total mixed ration that we have for profit. But what I'm looking at now is that even necessary? Let's see. And I know it won't sell for a lot of money. If we go to the prices menu and let's look at prices for total mixed ration. If we were to sell it, the animal dealer's paying $232 for it. So I don't know if that's worth selling, or so if that's going to be a moneymaker. What we can do though, we can go ahead and test that theory a little bit. So let's do this. We'll this tractor out here. That's just a short trip to the animal dealer. We can grab a load, wheel on over to the animal dealer real quick and see what this looks like in the application. We don't have to play around in theory. You can actually apply and see. So first of all, let's get our magical Colossus trailer here, a Titan trailer, and pop the lid. Got to take the shot because I want to make sure it's set at the proper capacity for what I'm thinking about doing here. Shop and do some shop work, some configuration work in the shop, and I'm going to go to customize on the Titan trailer. Oh, it's set at 250K. Perfect. So, and remember what capacity that I had to set at. That's perfect for what test that out. Going to one right now. So we're going to grab 250K of TMR. And that's what we're going to say. Minus, since we already got TMR, I might as well drop off a small portion of it to feed the cows, since we're also shipping or moving TMR. So let's take a moment to get that all filled up. Alright, so we got our TMR loaded up. And like I said, since we're doing this, we might as well drop a little bit off for the cows before we go on our big sale expedition here. Uh-oh, let me make sure I'm going the wrong way. The right way, oh yeah. Alright, and let's see if we can sell here, and so how much we can make off of it. There we go. R and sell. And remember, we got a whole 250K loaded up on here, so, and that's all right. $57,000. That's very nice income right there. Alright, and driving all reckless here. Let's head back to our main farm. right, there we go. So I don't think we'll bring another trailer around. I just wanted to see how well it will sell and what kind of price and what kind of money we get off of it. Well, it looks like the best time of the year to sell is where we're at now. It's trending down from the peak, so it's still up high. But the best time to sell is in from November through February, and in March, the prices start going down. It looks like the peak is around 232, and the lowest valley is 223. All right, looks like we're all set up for what we're going to do today. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. So let's go over here to um, the our main farmhouse, and we're going to go ahead and move on to the next day. All right, another day, and now we're in the month of April. We don't have any props that we need to plant, so there's no need to take a peek at the crop calendar per se, but we'll still take a look at it just for general purpose. I see crops that are now available to plant include carrots, corn, uh, grapes, grass, of course, green beans, long grain rice. Unfortunately, I haven't done any rice work in this game, and that's one of the new crops that was added to the game for 25, and I just haven't really gotten to it yet. Just too much, just not looking interesting to me. I wasn't really looking for that particular crop in particular, but we may do something with it later, but not right now. I might save that for the Alma map. Other than this, we got olives, parsnips, oilseed radishes covered, peas, poplar, potatoes, red beet, and rice again. Regular rice. So you got sorghum, soybeans, spinach, sugar beet, sugar cane is now out there, as well as sunflowers. And I don't know if I talked about this before, but I think I have. But sugarcane is one of those crops that not a lot of people like to grow in the grain game. But I've always liked doing sugarcane. But part of the reason why I liked it so much is they had a little smaller sugarcane harvester that was in the game. But for whatever reason, they didn't put that one in 25. Because if we go over here and look at the harvesters. Um, Excuse me. Vegetables, that's on the special crops. But like here on the sugarcane planters, we still had the standard planters that we had in the game from before. But what we're missing is you had this large sugarcane harvester, but you also had a smaller one that you could pull behind the tractor, and that was no longer in the game. Because there's not that many fans of sugarcane in the game and in the community in general. That's why I haven't seen anybody in a mad dash to make a modded version of that smaller harvester, put it in the game. I don't know if it's out there. Definitely not a version of it on the mod hub. I'm sure there might be a version of it available to PC players out there from some of the other modding resources, but nothing in the main game mod hub for that smaller sugarcane harvester. If I could look it up, I could tell you what the model of it is and all of that. I had to look that up some other time, but it'll take me a minute to find it. But it's been in every farming simulator game from 19 to 22. I don't know why they didn't put it in 25. It's kind of odd to me. That's odd omission. But there's a few things like that in 25. But anyway, new day. Check our animals. And today we probably do want to start the cycle with the animal care, and then make our general assessment on what we want to do next. Looks like our grass is already starting to grow back. I guess what I can do is maybe I tested the grass before I wait. Gotta make sure the grass is on the right cycles. What am I doing? Oh, need to grab a trailer first, right? Alright, so we'll start with the total mixed ration this time around, because we're already sitting there in a rotation. gonna grab some TMR, fill the fill up, and then just put it in the other grain silo. All right, next crop. All right, if we get lined up here, what do we do? We did TMR, so now we cycle back around to the barley for the chicken. Make sure we change our tip side to the back. Okay, we are working with the barley for um, chickens. Wait, what? I thought we already did it. Uh-oh. Okay, that was not good. All right, come on down. I didn't even know you could do that. All right. All right, let's unload our barley. All right, so let's go. What are we looking at next? Oh yeah, some grass. All right, next up, we're gonna grab some straw. All right, I think that's everything. Now let's go through. Oh, we gotta do pig food. Excuse me. Yeah, I think that's everything with the animals. Let's see. So next, let's focus on getting the materials loaded up that we need for our special project. All right, we'll go ahead and park our tractor. And we're going to get our plants loaded. In this case, we will, start with the wood beam. And then we want to do a sidebar. We just want to leave those be. And as first we need to look and see what the projects are demanding. There's only one of the two will cycle into another demand at some point, but we don't have enough supplies for the playground hall to move on to the next step yet. Struggling a bit here on the tail end tonight, which is just actually too, because I'm struggling getting them lined up here. All right, and actually, before we jump off tonight, let's take a look at what we need. Again, playground, we're still looking for 10,000 wood beam. Can drop off planks and long planks to the toy maker project here if you want to, just for profit. That may be what we'll do, but not yet. What's going on at the Rain Elevator Museum? Let's look. Oh, excuse me. Okay, we have a new demand for 23,000 long planks over here. All right, so we can move some product now. Sorry, guys, about kind of fading out here a little bit now. The time and the hours are getting to me today, so I'm a little rough around the edges, but I'm still here. Unfortunately, excuse me, fortunately, just unfortunately, kind of fading in and out a little bit, but I am still here. Okay, we got the trailer partly loaded up, but we're not going to send it off just yet. Taking a look at our crops, what's going on with those, because I haven't been all the months here. We haven't been kind of watching that growth. Grass is going to be. I think I am going to just go ahead and let the grass. We'll just do the experiment live. Next harvest cycle. I don't know. I'll wait. I maybe just test. I may just go ahead and test that off camera real quick after we get off. After we finish up tonight's episode, I promise you, I'll go ahead and test that now. 'Cause I need to know what's up with that. But let's go ahead and run into the next day. Crops are growing. We're in April, phase 1 of April. So we can go ahead and jump to phase 2 of April. Yeah. All right, and sawmill has spawned. Good thing we need, so we'll load in. Alright, ran into a few issues here trying to get the stacks lined up. But looks like we got it under control now. And we're coming up on the end of tonight's episode. I'm gonna finish getting this trailer loaded up. We're gonna make a delivery. And then I promise this time between episodes off camera we will get that grass testing done, so the next time that we come back on I will have a better picture of what we're doing with grass, at least until precision farming rolls out. When precision farming rolls out here, that's gonna switch up everything. But now deep into early May, and I think precision farming drops here in less than 2 weeks, so that's coming soon. And I think we'll still be on this series, although we get close to the end of it. But definitely it will impact what we do going forward as far as our crops are concerned. It's precision farming, which in my humble opinion, should have been part of the base game, but never is. Change the way we work crops. I definitely like it. Makes working crops more complicated, but it still adds more to the functionality to the game that I think should always be there from the start. Why they leave that out, I don't understand that in the first place. And make that a mod, I don't understand that. But in either case, here we are. But we'll address that in the moment when that time arises. And I keep trying to stack this stuff up, but I might just have to stop worrying about stacking and just make multiple trips, because it's trying to stack to cut down on trips is just getting tedious as well. Alright, so there we have it. Let's go ahead and get this trailer moving, and we'll go ahead and make some deliveries and advance from there. Because we now know that the demand is, slightly different here. Oh, of course, we got the Lolo over there. I want to thank everyone for tuning in, checking me out tonight, and being patient with me while I struggle here with my tiredness tonight. But what I'm going to do now, we're going to go ahead and make our deliveries, and then we'll take it from there. I'll thank everyone for tuning in, checking me out tonight. You've been tuned in to another episode of Bose 831 Gaming, live on Twitch, and this has been Bose 831 Gaming, playing Farming Simulator 25. We're on the Riverbend Springs map, which is one of the 3 base game maps for Farming Simulator 25. What else we got here? On Bose 831 Gaming on most of the major social media platforms: Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, so on and so forth. Wherever it is you're running across my content, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you like, let me know what you love, let me know what you don't. By the way, let me know. The only way I can get better and provide you with the content that you want to see is with the feedback. And the feedback is appreciated. Episodes of my Twitch live stream series I upload it to my YouTube channel, typically in their entirety. If that's where you're running across my content, the same thing applies there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing. That's about it. Get over here to the playground. drop off just specifically what is demanded. In this case, because we know that we need long planks over at the other facility, we're just gonna rock and roll this way. Let's do the wood beams first. So. All right, so 4 out of 9, so we're halfway there with what supplies are needed there. And what we'll do is just do the little guys here. Look with those. But as for the long planks, we're going to hold on to those because we need to satisfy the demand at the grain elevator museum first. Then whatever's left over after that can be supplied to the toy maker here. And one thing I might do here, just to kind of shore up what we got going here. Let's see. Let's see. Is en route. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. We need how many pieces over here? 23. Oh, we're not going to satisfy that. That's going to take some time. Okay, I thought that was something I could really like. I got to just go to the shop and just buy what I need and then just hit it that way. But nah. Although I still might just to fill in the gap because we got enough money now where that hit won't kill us. So that can speed it up. And we're now in the interest of speeding this thing up. But the sawmill is about, oh, shoot, we're already up. All right, well, that's it for tonight, guys. I want to thank y'all for tuning in and checking me out. Again, Bose at 831 Gaming live on Twitch. Farming Simulator 25, Riverbend Springs. Thank you for tuning in and checking me out. And we are out of here. Like I always say, if you're not having fun doing what you do, what are you doing? You've been tuned in to another episode of Bose at 831 Gaming live on Twitch. And I will catch you on the flip side. Have a good night, everyone.